10 seconds. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out to the stream today. Good luck to all of our competitors. We're going to see who's going to be able to come out on top here for the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic number 10. And the marbles are off as they scramble across the starting line to get themselves in a good starting position. Trying to get the camera to a good speed, and looks like that's going to be a good one for now. It's going to be Elson the first, Mr. Valenders, Wootmaster, Highway, Tell Your Dog, Kent Says Hi, To Love Moon, and the Harvester. Trying to find a good position as they go into the first turn of the first lap, looking to get around to the backstretch in good position. The Hunt Music and Out of Bag going to the out-hand side. Mr. Valenders and Wootmaster out to the outside as well. Tell Your Dog, Kent Says Hi with To Love Moon. Drafting in as they go to the outside wall. Highway going to get ahead, and Wootmaster's going to try to take the lead as they go down into the backstretch for the first lap. Tell Your Dog, Kent Says Hi, only about 20 lengths behind Wootmaster. It's going to be To Love Moon and Highway cutting to the inside rail with the Hunt Music overtaking as they muscle their way through the pack. Kira holding forth for now at the top of the pack with Farman and Harvester trying to put a little bit of a move on as they go into the second turn of the first lap. And it looks like it's going to be Wootmaster and Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi as they go around the second turn of the first lap, looking to be in good position for the second half of the first qualifying heat of the evening. Wootmaster outside in front, starting to increase the lead on Kent. Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi, but Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi is going to keep the pace as they go right down the center. Wootmaster cuts to the in-hand side. Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi gets a little bit of a boost, is now going to be just 15 lengths behind Wootmaster as they cross the line, and it's going to get a little bit more interesting as we go to the first turn of the second lap. Foreman with a good boost of speed to the inside rail. Kira still holding forth, but here comes Harvester and Mr. Valenders up through the middle of the pack with the Music drafting behind, and the marbles could be in trouble as they go into this first turn of the second lap. Wootmaster coming around in first place. Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi in second. Harvester, Foreman, and Mr. Valenders all battling out for third, 3 wide as they go under the arch and into the backstretch here, the last lap of the first qualifying heat of the evening. Here comes Wootmaster back to the center. It's going to be Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi trying to give chase, but now their length is increased to about 30 to 35 lengths. Mr. Valenders sprints down the outside, going all as fast as hard as they can. Looks like they've got a good line. They've even overtaken Wootmaster, who tried to dip out to the outhand side to box him out, and Mr. Valenders is making a move. Harvester in fourth, Wootmaster in third, Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi in second, and Mr. Valenders has overtaken by about 40 marble lengths as they go into the final turn, into the final stretch. And what a move by Mr. Valenders as they just gun it down the final stretch. Here comes Wootmaster, Harvester, and Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi completely floundering in the back. Foreman catching up from behind as well, but Mr. Valenders, I don't know what kind of speed and where it's coming from, but Mr. Valenders has found it and gunned it straight to the wind bin. Perfectly timed strategy there by keeping it back in the pack for the first 1.5 laps and then just giving it their absolute all on the final half of the second lap to take the victory by a commanding lead. Watch out for Mr. Valenders in the final Deck Tumble Bandana race, ladies and gentlemen. They came to play and they came to win, and winning is what they're doing. Whew. So, was not ready for that. Was not ready for that one, let me tell you. That was a 108. Considering they were in less than 5th place the entire race up until the second half of the last lap, that's insane. If they had that pace the entire race, whew. Oops, what did I do? Get out of here. One minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. We are now in the second qualifying heat of the evening, so get your marbles in. Again, if you've already placed, it is encouraged that you do not join in again, but we cannot stop you. If you just enjoy the competitive spirit or you want to get those energy tiers. However, if you do win more than once, eternal shame will be upon you. Much like, Cybernetic Kraken or all those other deplorable peoples. Those other deplorables peoples, yeah. You heard me. Yep. You heard me. All right, Devil Bob. Have a good one. Let's not go there, love. Let's not go there. Look, I have said time and time again, I'm not responsible for what comes out of my mouth when I'm commentating. It's just a stream of words. Gotta pull them from somewhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are off for the second qualifying heat of the evening. Avenado Bag out in front yet again, looking to make something happen early here tonight. It's Sean the Bull Shark joining him on the inside rail. The Harvester, the Hunt Music, Diablo Beck, Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi, and Highway. All trying to make something happen as they take the lead going into the first turn of the first lap, looking to get some position for this second qualifying heat of the evening. Here comes Tell Your Dog Kent Says Hi on the outside, cutting down the middle as they go across the arches, going to bounce off the outside rail, but hopefully not too poorly. They keep their speed, they go straight through, but Avenado Bag isn't done yet. They're going to be 4 wide as they go into the backstretch now with Tell Your Dog Kids to Sai, Avenado, The Music, and Whoopmaster matching each other pace for pace, but it looks like Whoopmaster's found that Mr. Valinders line, and they are just sprinting now as they go down to the inside rail to cut in on that turn for the first lap's completion, and it looks like Whoopmaster is going to have a pretty good setup as they go into the second lap. Avenado Bag and the Hunt Music coming around in second and third. Elsa the first trying to make a move on the inside, looking to represent the mods here tonight, all on their own. Hopefully we'll have some more mods joining in so they won't have to do it by themselves for this entire evening. Whoopmaster and the Hunt Music having it out on the track as they go through the back stretch, or the final stretch of the first lap, looking to be in good position for the second lap. The Hunt Music is going to take a little bit of a boost here, goes up into about a 30 marble length lead as they cross the line. Whoopmaster seems to be faltering. Tell Your Dog Ken says hi. Avenado Bag also with a lot of speed, giving Whoopmaster chase, and they're both looking to overtake as they go into the first turn of the second lap. Whoopmaster continues to falter. The pizza might be throwing them off balance or just giving them a little bit too much wind resistance, and they're having trouble keeping pace with the other competitors who are out here giving it their all on this course. The Hunt Music now up to about a 60 marble length lead, goes across the arch and into the backstretch as they cut to the inside rail. Whoopmaster, Tell Your Dog Kids says hi, neck and neck as Whoopmaster catches their second wind and puts on another sprint going towards the finish. Whoopmaster looking to close the gap on the Hunt Music as they approach the second turn. It looks like the Whoopmaster has completely gotten themselves back together. Had to pause for a minute to catch their breath as they cross the line into the second lap, but now they are all together. The cylinders are all banging in perfect unison and making their way down as quickly as possible as they go into the backstretch here to finish out the second heat of the day. Can Whoopmaster pull it off as we go into the back final stretch? It's going to be the Hunt Music in second. Tell Your Dog gets inside third, and Avenado Bag is going to get a good line to the inside, cuts to the outside rail. Whoopmaster cuts to the inside. Both marbles coming in about 15 lengths between each other. Whoopmaster slowing down. Avenado speeding up. It's going to come close to this, come across the finish line to come out and finish out this race. Avenado makes a move, cuts it, and Whoopmaster barely holds on as Avenado Bag gave it a brutal sprint to the finish. It's going to be less than a tenth of a second separating those two marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Sean the Bull Shark in third, Kira in fourth. What a race coming. Oh, it's a tie! Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic first. Never in the history of the Dectuple Bandana have we had a tie for first place in the qualifying heats. And I'm getting a noise in my earpiece here. And the judges are saying it will be a 11 marble contention for the Dectuple Bandana for this evening. It's going to be a Dectuple Bandana for this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2 qualifiers advancing into the final stage of the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic this week. Absolutely astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. I'm going to make sure I spelled these names correctly because I don't even know where I am right now. Seems good. Let's go to the next race. That's insane. That's insane. Absolutely insane. All right, folks. Well, it's the third qualifying heat. Get your marbles in. 1 minute on the clock. And again, thank you everyone who comes out to these events week after week after week, day after day after day. Very much appreciate all of you supporting the channel. We've had very good growth and a very good month last season. Very good month last month. So thank you all for doing that. This month might be a little shy just because of the way everything's scheduled out and breaks and all that stuff. But next month, we're going to hit it hard again. Look, us the first. We don't need to keep bringing this up, okay? We can gloss over this. We can just let it die with everything else and just move on. Yes, Avenado, you and Whoopmaster both qualify. It's going to be an Dectuple Bandana tonight. There's going to be 11 qualifiers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 20 marbles out here on the third qualifying heat of the evening. Let's see what's going to happen as they make their way across the line. The initial scramble is underway. Jaliska and Whoopmaster to the outside. Looks like Mr. Valinders, Sean the Bull Shark, and Valinders both making their way to the inside rail with CSS Minute up in the mix as well. All the marbles looking to get a good start as they work their way towards that first turn of the first lap of the third qualifying heat with CSS Minute, Whoopmaster, and Joska battling out. Although Whoopmaster has already qualified, looks like they just want to go for it again. The bad sportsmanship just oozing out of this competitor, and hopefully they will pull back as we go into the rest of this race. Druska up the middle with CSS Minute, both trying to get through with a good draft. It's going to be the Hunt Music and Tell Your Dog Ken says hi, 2 wide as they go under the arches, battling for fourth as they make their way up through the middle of the pack. Sean the Bull Shark going to the inside rail, back in 6th place now. now. Looks like it's going to be Whoopmaster dropping back, looking to decide to save themselves for the final race, and that is a wise decision. Droska, Cesar Spitta, and Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi, all trying to make something happen as they go into the second turn of the first lap. Cesar Spitta has the lead, but all the lines are so different going into the turn, it's going to be hard to tell who's going to come out on top until we see the final stretch of the first lap. Cesar Spitta goes to the outside rail in first. Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi in second. Droska catches up to Sean the Bull Shark as they cut to the outside rail in third. Sean the Bull Shark in fourth. Two Love Moon in fifth. And it looks like Out of Bag is going to be a bit further back in sixth place as Cesar Spitta takes a good boost to the inside rail. Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi starts to falter in the middle. Two Love Moon coming up with a draft over the back. Goes through it on the outside of Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi and puts a good boost to the outside to get in contention for third place as Cesar Spitta holds first. Avenado in second. Droska, Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi, and Two Love Moon battling it out for third. More marbles in the middle of the pack starting to make a move as we go into the second turn of the second lap. And it looks like it's going to be Cesar Spitta still out in front. But Avenado Bag has made a move. Overtakes Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi up in second. Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi tries to hold third with Two Love Moon, The Hunt Music, Droska, and Valindris all battling for fourth now as they hold the middle of the trail. It's going to be Cesar Spitta out by about 40 lengths. But Avenado Bag's closing the gap as they go along the inside rail. Two Love Moon, Valindris, The Hunt Music, and Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi still battling it out for third. As Cesar Spitta goes up into the final turn for the final stretch setup. And they're looking to have a pretty good line with a pretty good lead. Avenado Bag goes for a stutter as they go towards the middle. It's going to be Theon Music and Villagers battling out for third now with Theon with Two Love Moon and Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi having a little bit of trouble in the back. Cesar Spitta coming out into that middle, and it looks like they've got a perfect line right towards the center. Avenado Bag tries to keep pace, but Cesar Spitta's just gunning it now, and Cesar Spitta sees the finish line, and they're just going to give it their all as they cross the line. And a strong finish from Cesar Spitta coming out of that final turn as they go through with about a 60 marble length lead across the line. Avenado Bag gave it a good chase, but just could not keep up on the second half of that race, and they'll have to settle for second. Although Avenado Bag already placed, so what are they complaining about? They already placed, so what are they complaining about? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The heat number 4. Loading up now. Get your marbles in. It's a good horse name, right? It's a good horse name. Gotta love it. We need more names like that. Bubbles Babs, welcome back. Get out of here. I like how your name started like a 10-minute conversation between me and Max. Welcome to the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bubbles in. The fourth qualifying heat of the evening. Let's do this. Mashed potatoes. I still think mashed potatoes, if they're sticky enough, can qualify as bad bubblegum. It's just my thought. Cesar Spitta, for those of you who do not know, this is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We have 10 qualifying heats. This is heat number 4. First place from each qualifying heat advances to the final Dectuple Bandana race. Winner of that race gets to make a command of the week for the week, and there'll be a betting period on that race. Anyone who bets correctly gets VIP for a week. Exclamation point VIP in chat if you don't know what that means. And as this is qualifying first place for each heat, if you do win, we encourage you not to continue to join the races, so the other marbles have a chance to do it, but I can't stop you. Some people just like to race, other people like the energy, and some people are just assholes. Eternal shame upon anyone who wins more than one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 21 marbles getting across the line as we set up on this fourth qualifying heat of the evening with Bubbles Babs out in front looking to start off strong. Foreman in second. Mr. Valinders trying to get through as well. Jay Welshman, and I don't know which one that is. Is it... Oh, Mind DM, a new Korean name up in the ranks. So it looks like it's going to be Mr. Valinders, Bubbles Babs, Logo Valis, and Highway all battling for first place as they go through the first turn into the backstretch of the first lap. It's going to be Foreman and Ryan trying to make something happen as they go to the outside rail. Mr. Valinders out in front yet again, looking to win by intimidation here as they've already qualified, but still looking to dominate the field. Bubbles Babs makes a move to the inside. Mr. Valinders going to try to cut him off. It's going to be Highway in the middle, trying to get through with Foreman as well. It looks like both of them are going to overtake. Mr. Valinders falls back into fourth place now. Ryan overtakes Mr. Valinders back into fifth place now, and Logo Valis trying to get through on the inside line as they come up into fifth, and 5 marbles in a giant trouble going through the second turn of the first lap, looking to be a good position for the second half of the fourth qualifying heat of the evening. Here comes Highway to the outside rail. Bubbles Babs going to be right behind trying to draft a good line. Foreman goes through a big collision between Foreman and Highway. Highway comes out on top. Foreman going to be stunned just a little bit. Bubble Babs holds third for now, but they could be in trouble as we go into the sprint for the second half. Oh my goodness, here comes who was it? Mind DM. Here comes Mind DM up to the middle. Looks like Mind DM's going to make a good line towards that first turn of the second lap. As Highway coming around in second place. All the Rebels trying to get through in third as they go around this bend, trying to get through into the backstretch with the best line possible. Looks like Mind DM is going to hold that position as they go into the middle. Highway in second just barely as they go to the outside rail. Foreman, Logo Valis, and Bubbles Babs all trying to give chase in third as they come into a big collision on the outside rail. But Mind DM is holding strong for now. Highway starts to make a move to the inside rail. Mind DM trying to hold that 10 marble length lead. It's not a big lead, and they're going to have a lot of trouble as they go into this turn here with 4 more marbles coming up through the ranks, giving them a challenge from behind. Mind DM cuts to the middle with a last-ditch effort to get a good line through this turn, but will it pay off in the end? Highway going around on the outside. Foreman coming to the inside. Bubbles Webs, and it looks like Lobo Valis trying to make something happen as well. Battling it out for third in the back, but it looks like Mind DM has found a perfect dismount line as they go into the final stretch. Highway 666 has got nothing left. Bubbles Webs going to overtake into second place, but it's too little too late as Mind DM increases their lead to about 70 marble lengths across the line. Mind DM with a beautiful sprint on the second half of that race, just completely crushing it, going full pedal to the metal to get this victory home. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. It was a good one. So Mind DM, I think that was their first race in Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic history. And they take the victory with them. Crazy. All right, folks, the 5th qualifying heat of the day. Get your marbles on the track. Whoop it on the clock. Let's go. We out here doing this. And again, hope you're all having a good evening. Thank y'all for being here, joining in on the fun. We do try to have fun from time to time. Black. Dapper Black. Excuse yourself. Rude. Rude. Platinum chat. Excuse yourself. Like plat before you come to stream, right? Go plat before you come to stream. You don't need to plat in stream. Just take care of it before stream. That's all. You know, we all plat. It happens. Just don't do it in stream. Do it at home. You don't need that here. Ladies and gentlemen, 19 marbles on the starting line, ready to give it their all here for the 5th qualifying heat of the evening. It's going to be the on music on the inside rail, excuse me. To the Moon, Mr. Villagers, Logo Valis, Armstrong Droska, and Sean the Bull Shark, all looking for good position as they go across that line into the first turn of the first lap of the 5th qualifying heat. The on music takes the lead as they go into that first turn, but might have some trouble with this line as they go around the bend. Logo Valis and Mr. Villagers try to get through on a good outside line. To Love Moon, The On Music, and Sean the Bull Shark. All going up the middle with Jay Welshman a little bit further behind in 6th place, leading the pack as they go into the backstretch of the first lap. The On Music goes to the outside rail. Mr. Valinders and Logo Valis cut to the inside with To Love Moon trying to give chase, but they've lost the line and they're going to hold the middle. The On Music cuts back to the inside looking for a perfect line as they go into the second turn, and this could be a good power move from The On Music if they can get the line just right. No, gets a bad line to the outside. They're going to go high and wide. Tries to keep the speed up, but it looks like they're having some trouble on the dismount with a bad bounce towards the bottom. And The Hunt Music could be in trouble if they don't recover. It's going to be To Love Moon moving up into second. Mr. Villagers back into third on the outside with Logo Valis trying to go through as well. The Hunt Music has recovered, but it looks like their lead is only steady right now at about 50 to 60 marble lengths in the lead as they go to the inside rail, crossing the line into the second lap. To Love Moon, Mr. Valinderson, Logo Valis all trying to put a little bit more speed here as they go into the second lap, and looks like Logo Valis is about to pull the trigger. The Young Music with a tremendous sprint out into the first turn of the second lap has increased their lead to about 90 marble lengths, but they have to be careful on these lines to the turns or they could be in a lot of trouble. The Young Music goes to the outside of the backstretch of the second lap here, trying to bring it home, but the line hasn't been kind to him. Logo Valis with a little bit more speed is going to try to hold the gap with the Young Music, but the Young Music is going to recover. The Young Music now down to about a 60 marble length lead. Logo Valis and To Love Moon move to the in-hand side. The Young Music holds the middle. Sean the Bull Shark makes their way up through the back into fourth place. Mr. Linder drops back into fifth, saving themselves for the final race, and that's a wise decision if you ask me. Here comes the Young Music, now going back to about an 80 marble length lead as they go into the final turn here, the fifth heat of the day, and this is going to come down to execution. Leon Music gets a little bit of a stutter. Luggo Val, Sean the Bullshark, and Do Love Moon all trying to get through in second place. 3 wide as they go through the final turn into the backstretch here. And it looks like it's going to come down to Leon Music just holding a good pace as they go through towards the center. Luggo Valis makes a move to the outside. Leon Music cutting to the inside. Luggo Valis is going to close the gap on Leon Music. Leon Music might have given it a little bit too hard. They're running out of gas, completely running out of steam. Luggo Valis comes to the center. Is enough. Luggo Valis steals it. Leon Music just went a little bit too hard and didn't save anything for the final sprint on the backstretch. And it looks like Leon Music has completely fallen to pieces, letting Luggo Valis take the victory right from their grip, right under their nose. You hate to see it happen, ladies and gentlemen, but that's experience versus ambition right there. Luggo Valis outplaying Leon Music by leaps and bounds. Perfect executed strategy to get the comeback and steal the victory on the 5th qualifying heat of the evening. 120. Very nice. Getting under 90 minutes. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Ladies and gentlemen, 6th qualifying heat of the day. Get your marbles in. And let's do this. 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. We're getting some good races in here. Some good races. Some good races. And again, thank you all for joining in. 25, 26. Good Lord, there's a lot of you. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 6th qualifying heat of the day. We've already had 6 qualifiers due to a tie on the second race between Bootmaster and Avanado Bag. So there will be 11 qualifiers for the Dectuple Bandana, a.k.a. the Undectuple Bandana, here tonight. All the arrows are going to get themselves going as they go across the line into the first straightaway of the first lap of the 6th qualifying heat. Let's see what's going to happen as our marbles make their way through the first turn. Tamri's out with a good lead and a good line, trying to keep everything under control as they go into the backstretch here, the first lap. Diablo Beck tries to get through in second. Looks like Druska and Kirozaka making a move to the outside for third. Here comes Foreman, Rogue One TV, and Roy Welshman with Valindris in tow, all trying to get through on the outside rail. Diablo Beck holds up the middle. CC Kinnison with a raid, thank you very much. Here comes Tamri's to the inside rail with Rogue One TV trying to make something happen. Druska up through the middle, tries to hold second. Jay Welshman and Mr. Valindris and Kirozaka all battling it out for third place, about 6 wide as they go into a scramble coming up into the second turn of the first lap. And it's going to be a bit of a mess as the marbles make their way down into the final stretch of the first lap. Looking way for that second lap here in the 6th qualifying heat of the evening. Here comes Diablo Beck right down the outside rail in first place with about a 50 marble length lead. Valindris trying to hold second, but here comes Droska, To Love Boone, Jay Welshman, and Sean the Bullshark on the outside. On the inside, we've got $5 Freak, Kirozalko, and Rogue One and Tamri's still trying to make something happen, but Diablo Beck gets across the line with an increased lead. The speed is absolutely astronomical. Sean the Bullshark's going to make a sprint to try to catch Diablo Beck as they go into the first turn of the second lap. They're cutting to the inside. Sean the Bullshark making a move, and Diablo Beck could be in trouble. Oh my goodness, Sean the Bullshark swinging for the fences on Diablo Beck there. Diablo Beck just narrowly dodges the blast from Sean the Bullshark, but the fear and terror in Diablo Beck's eyes is definitely playing a part as Sean the Bullshark has just crushed Diablo Beck's lead all the way back down into about a 20 marble length lead. Sean the Bullshark goes to the outside and holds steady with a good boost of speed. Diablo Beck cuts to the middle, fearing for their lives as the shark is just tearing down the track, and to be honest, if a giant shark was coming at me with speed like that, I'd be backing off too. Here comes Sean the Bullshark right to the middle of the turn as they go into the second turn of the second lap, looking to finish it out in first place, and they've got a lot of momentum behind them if they can just keep everything together for the final race to the finish line. Here comes Tell Your Dog Ken Says Hi, Jay Welshman, Diablo Beck, Valindris, Strahuska, and Rogue One, all looking to work together to try to get through in second place, but Sean the Bullshark has a terrific lead, and they are not letting up. Sean the Bullshark out here for blood, and they are taking it in the gallon. Here's Sean the Bullshark across the line. I had a much better phrase coming out, but it's the phrase eluded me there. Blood by the bucketful is what I was trying to say. I don't know why gallon came out, but there it is. Sean the Bullshark, you did it. Good job. GG's. Sean the Bullshark, one of the more regularly qualifying marbles here on the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic scene. 107. That might be our best time of the evening. so far. That was a whew. It was a sprint. It was a real sprint. All right, folks, get your marbles in. For those of you just joining in off the CC Kinnison raid, welcome. This is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We do this every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. How it works is very simple. We have 10 qualifying heats. First place from each of the 10 qualifying heats advances to the final race, known as the Dectuple Bandana. That race will determine the winner. The winner of that race gets to make Command of the Week for the channel. And there'll be a betting period on the final race. Anyone who bets correctly on the winner will get VIP for a week. Exclamation point VIP if you want to know what that means for this channel. And thank you all for coming out and enjoying the show. Starting the timer now. Thank y'all again for being here. Let's do this. CC Kid said, I heard it was a sub 90 with 50 merbs. Pretty dang good. I think at this point we can say, statistically, best 1 hour map ever. And enjoyability, I think it's up there with Master of the Universe. I think it's up there. It's pretty good. I think we did a dang good job this season. Next season's is going to be even more different. People are probably going to hate next season's, but I don't care. I'm doing it. Deal with it. It's going to be portals, and it's going to be anti-grav. And a billion obstacles. We're going to be using slow hammers. We're going to be using toothbrushes. We're going to be using pins. We're going to be... It's going to be a nightmare. All right, folks, here we go. This is the 7th qualifying heat of the evening with 7 qualifiers already due to a tie in the second heat. Wootmaster and Avanado Bag just to the nearest thousandth of a second, we're tied. So both advanced into the qualifier here. So it's going to be an Undectuple Bandana tonight. CC Kinnison using the Raider boost to their advantage as they go to the outside rail. The other marbles trying to get themselves collected as they begin the 7th qualifying heat of the evening. Looks like it's going to be $5 Freak. Peridot announced the first. Holding good lines in the middle as CC Kinnison uses that Raider boost to the outside line. Here comes $5 Freak down the middle with Peridot giving chase in second. Here comes Wootmaster and a whole slew of other marbles all trying to get through across the arch. And it's a big free-for-all as we go into the first major straightaway here in the 7th qualifying heat. Peridot bounces off a Go Teach and gets a little bit of a boost up ahead. Avanado Bag going to be a little bit further behind as they try to hold in 4th place now. Wootmaster in 5th. Blazandu in 6th. The other marbles fall back into the middle of the pack. $5 Freak tries to cut off Peridot as they go to the inside of the second turn of the first lap. And it looks like it's paid off as Peridot is going to falter just a little bit trying to hold the line. $5 Freak out in front in 1st place, but Peridot's making a move on the inside. Go Teach holds 3rd as they go to the outside. Blazandu making a move in 4th from behind. Here comes Peridot looking over take $5 Freak, but $5 Freak's keeping pace right now. Just 5 marble lengths, keeping them isolated as they go to the opposite sides of the track to cross the line. It's $5 Freak just ahead by a hair. Here comes Peridot in second with a little bit of a boost to speed. Go Teach holding 3rd for now, just trying to keep pace. Will they make a move on the final half of this second lap, or will they just settle back and go for it for another qualifier? Here comes Peridot and $5 Freak, still battling it out in the first turn of the second lap, just giving it their all here and leaving nothing else out for the competitors to pick up. Here comes Peridot to the outside. Overtakes $5 Freak, now with a good 20 marble length lead. Go Teach falls even further back into 3rd, and they might be tapping out this race. Here comes $5 Freak back on Peridot. Tries to draft in towards that inside rail. Peridot holds for now, but $5 Freak is using that draft to their advantage as they close the gap down to about 15, maybe even 10 marble lengths, and $5 Freak is making a move as they go into the turn. Go Teach out in the inside rail, far behind in 3rd place. Peridot and $5 Freak still just hashing out here, just giving pace for pace as they go through the second turn of the second lap, and it looks like it's all going to come down to the straightaway. It's $5 Freak overtaking Peridot. Peridot crashes to the outside rail. $5 Freak starts to pull ahead, and it looks like $5 Freak has got the speed. Peridot's starting to swerve all over the place. They've completely lost control of their marble, and it looks like $5 Freak's just going to hold it straight and true right down the middle, and $5 Freak has just outplayed Peridot. Peridot just could not keep up with the speed and went absolutely delusional there, lost all control of themselves, and just started swerving wildly in the final stretch. So $5 Freak, keeping it together, will be the one to advance into the Dectuple Bandana tonight. Congratulations. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 106. Woo! Getting faster and faster here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Wowza. 106 on that time. Whew. All right, gentlemen, get your marbles in. This is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Qualifying heat number 8. For those of you keeping track. So 3 spots remain, ladies and gentlemen. So far, Mr. Valindris, Wootmaster, Avenado Bag, CSS Smita, Mind DM, Luggo Val, Sean Bullshark, and $5 Freak have all advanced to the Undectuple Bandana night. 3 more spots await. Who will take those spots? We don't know, but we'll find out. 20 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Noah Mann. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. Ticking down. 26 marbles. Again, thank you everyone who comes out to these streams day after day, week after week. Very much appreciated. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Let's do what we do. All right, gentlemen, here we go. 26 marbles scrambling across the line, fighting for position as they go into the first turn. Tin and Tinnert going to be making their first appearance here tonight as they go right up the middle with Go Teach and Rogue One TV. The Music and AC and Dallas go to the outside with Foreman trying to give chase. Spoontree to the inside with Elsa the first, and Ryan all looking for good lines as they go through the first turn of the first lap here in the 8th qualifying heat of the evening. The Music out in front for now, but we'll see what happens as they go through the turn and through the arch. It looks like Go Teach makes a move on the inside. They're going to be out in front in first place, but the Music's got a lot of speed, and they're going to keep pace with Go Teach as they go through into the back stretch of the first lap. Ryan just rocketing out to the outside rail, looking to close and overtake Go Teach, and they do. So Ryan makes a beautiful move here in the first lap. Hopefully they're going to have enough for the second. It's going to be Sean the Bullshark in third. Go Teach back and forth now with a whole slew of marbles, about 8 wide, battling for 5th place as they go across into the back stretch into the second turn, and it's all going to come down to the lines as they go through into the second lap. The Music with a beautiful line through that second turn. Holding it out in first place for now, but Two Love Music is not letting up Two Love Moon is not letting up just like yet. Sean the Bullshark in third, who's already qualified, so they're not really a threat, but they just seem to be wanting to compete nonetheless. Two Love Moon starting to back off. The Music starting to pull ahead, and The Music has also already won one today. So it looks like a couple players are sporting in the bad sportsmanship tonight, and it's horrible to see, but we'll see what happens as we go into this second lap. The Music takes the lead as they go to the inside rail. Two Love Moon to the outside. Sean the Bullshark, Spoontree, Ryan, and AC and Dallas all battling it out. Again, if someone has already qualified, they do not qualify a second time, so the marble in second or third place, respectively, will take those positions. So the Music out in front, but they have already qualified. Haven't they? No, haven't they? They've not? No? Who am I? I was thinking of $5 Freak, so never mind. The Music. Looking to make it happen here. As they go across into the backstretch, excuse me, I was thinking of $5 Freak, but it's the Music making their way through the good line towards the middle. As they go around to the second turn, and it looks like the Music's going to make their move for the victory here today. It's going to be Spoontree, Two Love Moon, and Foreman all coming around at the same time. The Music, the outside side, the Music, the returning champion. That's why I'm getting confused. They won last week, but they are not yet qualified this week, but they are looking to qualify here. And the Music just crashes to the inside rail. Two Love Moon not even close to give chase, and the Music is going to take it by a landslide. The returning champion finally reclaiming a position here for the second week in a row. Glad we got that sorted out before the finish of the race. Yikes. Boy, did we have a time with those guys, huh? Whew. Some people, I tell you. How do they dress themselves in the morning? The Music, congratulations, qualifying for the second week in a row. The returning champion. All right, here we go. The 9th qualifying heat. Just 2 positions still open for the Undectuple Bandana tonight. So get your marbles in. Just 2 more last chances to win. 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. Whew. Spoontree. Welcome in. Good to have you. Whew. All right, folks, 15 seconds. Here we go. This is the 9th qualifying heat. Just 2 spots remain. For any marble looking to qualify for the Undectuple Bandana tonight, the 11th Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Let's see what's going to happen here tonight. 23 marbles on the starting line, ready to get that scramble underway for good position as they go into the first turn of the first lap. my nose has been running all day today. It looks like it's going to be Two Love Moon on the inside rail. It's going to be Ryan coming up to the middle, Jessica to the outside with Tamariz, Peridot, Rogue One, and the Harpster with AC and Dallas Akira also in the mix as well, looking for good lines as they go through that first turn of the first lap here in the 9th heat of today. Ryan coming out in first place as they go into the backstretch here in the first lap. Tamariz making a move to the inside rail with Peridot giving chase in the middle. Here comes Two Love Moon to the outside, trying to get in good position as they go into the second lap. Oh, a horrible bounce by Two Love Moon. Just careens back into a collision there with Rogue One. They've taken out themselves and a couple competitors. It's a giant 4-car pileup in the back there, ladies and gentlemen. Do be careful. The pace car trying to get out on the track, but I think it's too little too late at this point, and the race will be continuing. Here comes Ryan to the outside in first, but Trahuska makes a move up the middle in second. AC and Dallas to the inside rail in third. Here comes Ryan with a beautiful line to the outside as they come around into the bend here, looking to get in good position as they go into the second lap, but Trahuska's not going to let up yet as they go to the outside, giving Ryan chase. Ryan with a 30 marble length lead and now putting on the afterburners, putting the big room in between Trahuska and Ryan. Now up to about a 60 marble length lead as they cross the line into the second lap, but Ryan going to slow down just a little bit as they hit the inside rail. Trahuska now giving pace with Ryan. It's going to be Sean the Bull Shark, Two Love Moon, AC and Dallas, all battling it out for third in the back, but they are miles behind the two leaders right now as they go into the first turn of the second lap. Ryan trying to hold it in first place. Trahuska in second. Lugo Vallis tries to cut through in third, but it's not going to happen. Two Love Moon has recovered and looking to make a move now. Two Love Moon not done yet. Has recovered from the horrific crash on the outside rail and looks like they're going to start sprinting themselves up into second place if Trahuska's not careful. Lugo Vallis and Tamariz both also making a move, trying to keep up with Two Love Moon and overtake Trahuska. 4 wide as they go into the backstretch here, battling for second, but Ryan has increased the lead to about 90 marble lengths now as they continue to push their advantage as they go into the final turn and into the final stretch. Trahuska in second, desperate to find an advantage. Lugo Vallis high on the inside, might be able to make something happen with Ryan, but right now it's not looking good for any of them as Ryan continues to push their advantage into the final stretch here, and Ryan might be able to do it as they go into this final stretch. It's going to be Trahuska in second, Lugo Vallis in third, Tamariz and Peridot battling for fourth. But Ryan still has the speed, still has the temperament, and is just hammering this home right down the middle, starting to swerve toward the outside rail. Trahuska, Tamariz, Lugo Vallis, one last push, but it's too little too late. And Ryan is going to take the victory in first place with a comfortable lead. Tamariz with a good sprint into second, Lugo Vallis back into third, and Trahuska settles for fourth. That's going to do it for this 9th qualifier heat of the evening. Yeah. All right, folks. Time for the final qualifier of the evening. Last chance to place for the Undectuple Bandana. Get your bubbles in. So far, the qualifiers are Mr. Valindra, Swoopmaster, Avocado Bag, Caesar Smith, Mind DM, Lugo Vallis, Sean the Bull Shark, $5 Freak, Beyond Music, and Ryan. One more spot remains. Let's see how it goes. Gonna change one thing real quick. Okay. 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. This is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Again, thank you all for coming out. Hope you're having a good time. I'm really hoping we get some more maps next season so we can mix this up a little bit more. It would be nice having a little more variety, I think. Ideally, I'd actually like to have this map as the Dectuple Bandana map and have the other maps be the qualifier. Who knows? All right, folks, 15 seconds, last chance to get in, last chance to qualify for the Undectuple Bandana tonight. Again, thank y'all for being here, and best of luck to all our competitors. Hope one of you comes out strong. 25 marbles here on the starting line, ready to give it their all as they go into the final qualifying heat of the evening. Foreman, Valindra, and Rootmaster on the inside, AC and Dallas, Trahuska in the middle, CC Kinnison, Rogue One, and Tintinner. Everyone fighting for position as they go into the first turn of the last qualifying heat of the evening. Let's see what's going to happen as they make their way into the archway for the backstretch. Looks like CC Kiddison is going to be out in front, still trying to capitalize off of that Raider boost. Has a little trouble with their line as they go across, and it looks like it's going to be Tin Tinner out in front, but Valindris makes another move out into the front again, and it looks like Valindris is going to take the lead here in the first lap. AC and Dallas with a lot of speed, looking to overtake Valindris on the outside. Here comes Tin Tinner back in third, Foreman in fourth, Rogan fifth, J. Welshman in sixth place, and Wootmaster falls back into seventh to join the pack as they give chase to the leaders. There's AC and Dallas in the middle. Valindris to the inside rail. Tin Tinner also going up the middle. Valindris might have a little bit of a troubled line here as they go around the turn. It looks like Tin Tinner looking to overtake. Valindris tries to regain as they go down in the bottom. They've got too bad of a line, and they're going to lose a lot of position as they go into the backstretch here. And it looks like it is going to be AC and Dallas out in front. Tin Tinner in second. Foreman overtakes Valindris in third. Rogue looking to overtake Valindris as well. And Valindris completely loses it back in the middle of the pack. So it's going to be AC and Dallas in first. Tin Tinner in second. Foreman in third. And Harvester in fourth place. Rogue one. Ryan and $5 Freak trying to make something happen as they go across the line into the second lap. AC and Dallas starting to falter just a little bit. Tin Tinner holds the distance at about 30 marble lengths between themselves and AC and Dallas, with Foreman, Ryan, and $5 Freak coming up from behind into the first turn of the second lap. It's going to come down to the wire here, ladies and gentlemen. Just 40 seconds of elapsed, and already a lot of action has conspired. It's going to be AC and Dallas coming around on that right-hand edge. Looks like Tin Tinner in second, Ryan in third, Foreman in fourth, Harvester in fifth, and $5 Freak in sixth place, but Rogue One's not out yet. AC and Dallas back to the middle. Tin Tinner makes a sprint. It's Tin Tinner looking to make a move. They're going in for the center line. Looks like AC and Dallas going to the inside, and they're going to be neck and neck too wide as they go into the second turn. Ryan in third, Foreman in fourth. All the marbles giving it their all right now. This is the last chance to qualify, and everyone is just leaving it out all on the track. AC and Dallas to the outside, Tin Tinner to the inside. Who's going to have the best line? Who's going to have the most speed on the final sprint? We're going to find out in just a moment. Ryan and Rogue One trying to make a move. It looks like Ryan collided with AC and Dallas, much to the advantage of AC and Dallas, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a good line coming out of the turn. Tin Tinner is out in front in first place. AC and Dallas in second, trying to cut up through the middle. Ryan and Rogue bounce off the outside rail. Tin Tinner's holding it, but AC and Dallas are going to overtake. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a collision. They push through it. AC and Dallas gives Tin Tinner the best to the face as they go across into the center position, and AC and Dallas has passed Tin Tinner with a beautiful sprint coming out of that final turn, and AC and Dallas outplaying Tin Tinner with a beautiful physical cross as they went through into the back stretch, and that is going to get AC and Dallas into the next couple bandana. Congratulations, better luck next time. Tin Tinner going up one of the veterans here on the track and was just not ready for the kind of play AC and Dallas was bringing. Happens to all of us. Tin Tinner, better luck next week. All right, folks. Well, here's how this goes. I gotta be very awkward for a moment. Hooray. Looks like we're gonna do... Oh, first we gotta do this. Great. Then we gotta do this. If I can remember how. Great. Now y'all have 1 point. Seems good. Then we're going to do this. Okay. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you spell the names as they appear in the list. Exclamation point bet space 1 space the name as we load these up into the race. Make sure I save this. Great. All right, folks, let's go over where we're at for this race. All right. We have Avanado Bag currently sitting unfavored with no bets. Wootmaster sitting slightly favored at 2 bets. Sean the Bull Shark, the sprinter with the most, is also sitting at 2 bets. AC and Dallas only sitting at no bets. Not a favorite here tonight. The Hunt Music, the Far Cry favorite. 5 bets on The Hunt Music. Mr. Valindris, not favored either. Has no bets tonight. CSA Smita, also with no bets at the moment. Ryan, sitting with no bets as well. $5 Freak, no bets. Mind DM, our Korean representative, with 1. And Lugo Valos, with a slightly more favored 3 bets. So $5 Freak has 5, Wootmaster 4, and Lugo Valos to 3. Only about 1 minute left to place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, so get your bets in. And we will get this race underway. All right, is betting closed? Should be closing any minute now. All right, looks like bets are still being accepted, and the betting is closed, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic history, a undectuple bandana. As we had 2 qualifiers in the second heat, Wootmaster and Avenado Bag at the bottom of the screen there. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let the race for the undectuple bandana champion begin. All the marbles looking to scramble across the starting line and get the first lap underway here to finish out the evening in a tremendous occasion. It's going to be Lugo Valos, Wootmaster, Sean the Bull Shark, Avenado, and AC and Dallas, all trying to get good position as they go through the first small turn into the first straightaway. It's Lugo Valos holding a good line to the outside, Sean the Bull Shark holding a good line to the inside, and they should be able to get out with very good position as they go into the first major straightaway. It's Sean the Bull Shark out in first. It's Lugo Valos in second. Avenado trying to give chase in third with AC and Dallas also in the mix. CSA Smith back in 5th place now, with the other marbles a little bit further behind. Sean the Bull Shark loses a little bit of speed in the straightaway. Lugo Valos overtakes on the inside rail. AC and Dallas to the outside, trying to go high and strong as they come around this first major turn. And it looks like they're going to have a pretty good line as they go through into the second straightaway. Lugo Valos, Avenado, and AC and Dallas 3 wide as they cross into the back straightaway, with Sean the Bull Shark also holding in 4 wide now as they go through. Lugo Valos just barely ahead, and Sean the Bull Shark is going to make a move. Sean the Bull Shark overtakes as they go through into the outside rail. Lugo Valos holding second. Avenado Bag in third. AC and Dallas to the inside in fourth, with Mr. Villenders, CSA Smith, and the Hunt Music still giving chase in the middle of the pack. Sean the Bull Shark looking for a good line as they go into the inside rail. Lugo Valos also holding the inside, gets ahead of Sean the Bull Shark, but loses a lot of speed, and Sean's looking to overtake Lugo Valos as they go out of the arches into the third straightaway. It's Sean the Bull Shark at first, with Lug further behind by about 10 marble lengths in second. Avenado in third. Looks like AC Dallas in fourth. Mr. Villenders stalters as they go across that line, and it looks like CSA Smith is going to overtake into 5th place now. Lugo Valos falls back into third as they go into the inside rail, looking for a better turn before they start the second lap. And will it work to Lugo Valos' advantage? It doesn't look like it yet, but we'll find out as the marbles continue to push through. It's Sean the Bull Shark and Avenado Bag to the outside rail, all just trying to hold position as they go into the second lap. Hopefully they saved enough in their gas tank to get themselves through into the second lap with good speed and good position. Avenado now out in front, leaving Sean the Bull Shark in dust. Sean the Bull Shark is fading fast. They might have gone too hard too early. They're out of breath. They're completely gasping as they cross the line into the second lap, and it could be all over for Sean the Bull Shark unless they can find their second wind. Lugo Valos overtakes Avenado as they go through the first major turn to the second lap. It looks like it's Avenado Bag holding in second. AC Dallas in third. Lugo Valos stumbles on the outside well. Avenado retakes first as they go under the arch into the first major straightaway of the second lap. Lugo Valos back in a second. AC Dallas makes a move to the outside. Here's Sean the Bull Shark in fourth, just trying to keep pace with the other marbles, but they continue to fall behind. Avenado sprints out into the first major turn. It's going to be AC and Dallas holding second on the inside. Lugo Valos back into the third, trying to hold it all together as they go around this bend into the next straightaway, and it looks like Avenado Avanado Bag's holding it for now, but Lugo Vallis is making a move. Looking to overtake AC and Dallas as they go into the next line. Here's Avanado Bag to the outside. Here's AC and Dallas to the outside. Lugo Vallis holding the middle, and it looks like AC and Dallas is overtaking Avanado Bag, and AC and Dallas is making a killer move here on the second straightaway with just about half of a lap left to go. Avanado back by about 40 to 45 marble lengths. AC and Dallas coming in hot. They were the last one to qualify and looking to be the first one to finish here in the final race as they go around the bend, looking to go through into the second half. It's going to be Lugo Vallis in second, making a cut ahead of Avanado Bag, but they don't get a good bounce off of that wall, and they're going to have to hold second for now. Avanado retakes, and it looks like Avanado's going to retake it again as they go to the middle, and it's going to be a 3 wide as they go across into the second straightaway, and it could be anyone's game as they come up into the final turn. Avanado to the inside, AC and Dallas the outside, Lugo Vallis holding the middle, and all three looking to have some miracle play as they go around this turn into the final stretch to go for their finish here. And who's going to come out on top for the first ever undectuple bandana champion title? Avanado holding first, but they don't have a lot of speed. AC and Dallas has a better line to the outside. Lugo Vallis in the middle, and here comes Sean the Bull Shark out of nowhere. Are they going to sprint one more time? It's all three-way across the line. AC and Dallas, Avanado Bag, and Lugo Vallis all coming down at the same time. AC cuts to the outside. Avanado holds second. It's Lugo Vallis in third, but it's too little too late. AC and Dallas takes a better line, finishes across in first place. AC and Dallas, the first ever undectuple bandana champion. Avanado Bag, one of the two tied qualifiers, coming in third. Lugo Vallis in second place. Well done, everyone who competed, ladies and gentlemen. What a race, what a challenge. What